Hello, once again, this is Antonio, and I'm coming at you with another exciting video. First of all, I would like to thank you all for all my new subscribers. We are on the road to 10,000. We're cooking on each channel. We are trying to drop videos every single day. So don't hesitate to like these videos, subscribe to the channel. We're dropping heat. So in this video, we got one of those classics. I can't pay child support because my gas turned off, my electricity about to be turned off or it's turned off. I'm sorry, I just can't help. All right, is it any love for the fathers out there? Nevertheless, that's enough of me rambling. We're gonna get into the court cases. Let's see how the judge presides. But at the end of the day, when you have kids, and that's why people got to understand, kids are here forever. There's no turning them off. There's no putting back the kids. They're here. So nevertheless, let's dive into the video.
Shut off and gas shut offs right now.
All right. How do you pay rent?
I haven't paid rent. That's why I got the eviction notice. I have bipolar, anxiety, suppression, ADHD.
Lindsay Milton versus Sean Milton. Mr. Milton is the respondent in this case, currently ordered to pay $364 per month. That is the result of a February 2nd, 2022 support order. The last payment that Mr. Milton made in this case was for $160.97. That was paid on July 27th, 2022 by him, by himself. He paid that on his own. This is the first and only show cause. He's had no bench warrant and one prior contempt finding. This matter was adjourned from referee Del Mont's hearing on August 7th of 2023. Compliance was measured during August and September. He should have paid $364 each month. He paid nothing during that time, leaving him short $728. Current arrearage through the month of September is $5,874.93. It does show that he does have active public assistance and has been denied for both types of Social Security, no VA and no unemployment benefits. There has not been any new medical documentation submitted. He did provide documentation in April, but that documentation does not state that he's unable to work. He was ordered into the LEAP program and failed to participate, and he has no previous jail sentences.
Thank you. Mr. Sackrider, do you contest or dispute any of the statements made by Ms. Platek?
No, Your Honor. Is there anything that you disagreed with that Ms. Platek testified to?
Yes, I wasn't able to get my medical paperwork in on time because the hospitals are still acting under COVID. And when I get a appointment a month or two down the road, last appointment court date, so I had to reschedule that. But I have all my paperwork now, and I have over $5,000 in receipts from things I paid for my son in the past 2 years. I'm not working and haven't been working for a year, and I told him that, and I was assuming my payments each month were going to go down. But
were you aware of your child support obligation in the amount of $243 per month?
Yes.
It says here your last payment was on July 27th of 2022 in the amount of $160.97. Is that true?
Yes.
Were you employed in July of 2022?
I wasn't employed. I did work, though. I did like odd jobs here and there.
Okay.
During the time of my medical condition, the reason why I can't.
All right. Have you worked since July of 2022?
Here and there, yes.
Okay. How much would you say you earn per month since that time?
Oh, I have no idea. Just not. Yeah, I would have to sit down and calculate.
All right. How have you been supporting yourself?
I get food stamps. I've worked here and there. I haven't worked lately. I got eviction notice. Electricity shut off and gas shut offs right now.
All right. Where do you live?
Arbor Hill Apartments.
All right. How do you pay rent?
I haven't paid rent. That's why I got the eviction notice.
All right. What are your other bills?
Electric, gas, phone.
All right. Is there anything preventing you from finding work?
Yes.
What is that?
My medical conditions.
What is your medical conditions? What is your medical conditions?
I have bipolar, anxiety, suppression, ADHD, eruption of my L5 and L11 disc in my back, rheumatoid arthritis, and what we're going through and blood work for right now is ever since my treatment, hepatitis C started having these other symptoms is what we're going for right now.
All right, Ms. Platic testified that you didn't bring medical paperwork that said you were unable to work to the last hearing.
Yeah, I did. I brought it and there was nobody there. They told me to leave and gave me a number to call.
Okay. Have you been paying child support on the side?
Yes, I was.
All right.
Anyways, not lately.
How much did you pay in child support?
I have receipts for the past 2 years. It's over $5,000
All right. Why didn't you use friend of the court to pay your child support?
because every time my son needed something, she would just ask, and we go on and off. Back then, it was she was gonna write the child support off like she did last time because I paid everything, but it seems that that's not happening this time.
All right. When was the last time you were employed?
2 years ago.
All right. Since that time, let's say per week, how many jobs have you applied to, if any?
In the beginning, 3 or 4 a week before I got my job.
Are you looking for employment currently?
No, not currently.
Why not?
Why not? Because I'm going through this medical issue.
All right.
I applied for disability.
Where are you at in that process?
I already applied. I'm waiting, I guess. I don't know how it works.
All right. What's your plan to pay child support in the future?
Pay what I can. My support at this time should at least be temporarily lowered.
All right. Anything else you want to tell the court?
Oh, that's it.
All right. No further questions.
Mr. Milton, you claim that you tried to drop off some medical documentation, but no one was there. Where did you try to, excuse me, wait till I finish my question. Where did you try to drop off the medical documentation?
When I went to court last week and nobody was there.
And again, I asked you where you went. Court is a nebulous term. Did you?
I had a court date last week. It switched today because we weren't there.
Well, the courthouse is open, sir. You can come here anytime from, 8 in the morning till 5. So what time were you here?
Yes, I was there for my court date at 8 o'clock in the morning, but the caseworker or something wasn't there. They gave me a number to call. I talked to her, told her about my paperwork and asked her what I'd do with it. She said, you can bring it with you to the meeting or drop it off the court.
Okay.
So I was
and did you drop it
confused
off? Did you drop it off since last week?
No, I have it right here.
Well, it doesn't do us much good for you to have it right there when Miss Platic asked.
Well, that's what I was kind of thinking when she told me.
And I'm certain that Miss Platic told you before last week that you needed to provide medical documentation. Why didn't you provide it before last week?
Because I got it the day. Let me see the date. I picked it up the day before court.
Why did you not participate in the LEAP program?
I got a job 2 days before that. I was on a job, my son's birthday, and had no rent.
How long did that job last that you had that kept you from participating in LEAP?
I think 8 days.
Why didn't you go back to the LEAP program then after that 8 days when you were no longer employed?
I had called the LEAP program, or they called me and asked what I was doing, and I told them that I was waiting on my blood work and I was doing disability and stuff, and he said, okay, we'll mark that down.
Well, just because they mark it down when there's an order that you participate, that does not exclude you from participating.
Okay, well, I guess I didn't understand that.
You stated that you work here and there. You didn't give a figure to Mr. Sackrider as their average monthly income. Would you please do that now? Just give us an average on your month.
I don't have an average. It could be $300 to $1,500.
That gives us something. Why haven't you, if that's your average, anywhere from $300 to $1,500, why have you not paid your support obligation if you're making that amount, or at least contribute and pay something towards?
Because I was paying it straight to her.
Okay. Well,
that's why
you know that the court order requires that you pay that in to the state of Michigan, not to the payee.
Right. When I talked to my caseworker the last time, she said if I had receipts going to my son, then it would be considered child support.
Anything else you'd like me to be aware of?
No, that's it.
There's the claim by Mr. Milton that he had given you a substantial amount of money for provided various items. As he stated, he had $5,000 in receipts over the past couple of years. Is that an accurate picture of what he's contributed to the child?
No. So Sean does spend a lot of money on his son. He doesn't give me money directly. He pays his cell phone bill just about every month. I think it's $30, $40. I think he's handed me the $30 or $40 once to pay it for him. He bought him a backpack and a pair of shoes for school. He helped pay his taekwondo testing fee a month or two ago. That was $60. What he takes him on, vacations and does fun stuff with him. I believe that's the receipts he's talking about. He doesn't give me money directly. He would like to just buy him stuff on his own, which that's nice, but that's not helpful all the time.
Well, the court will make the following finding in this particular case, that Mr. Milton had testified that he was aware of his support obligation, that his last payment was in July of 2022, so now it's well over a year, that he works odd jobs now and then, he said making an average $300 to $1,500 per month, that he, again, didn't participate in the court-ordered LEAP program because he had had a job that lasted 8 days, but after that time, he didn't do anything to get back into the LEAP program, that he has previously filed apparently for disability, et cetera, and been denied that. He has stated he has refiled, but again, that was denied previously. He has stated that he has paid various expenses for his son, but as Miss Milton stated, is not given and paid anything direct to her. It doesn't help her to defer the cost of the child because he's paying for vacations or things of that particular matter, where, again, she is a custodial parent. She has the responsibility to raise and to pay the expenses for the child. She's not able to do that if the payer is making his own choices as to what he is paid. That's not how support works. Court will find that Mr. Milton does have the present ability to make payments, that he does have income which he could utilize to pay support, that he's failed or refused to do so. He is therefore in contempt of court. Anything before sentencing, Mr. Sacre?
Your Honor, we would ask that the court not impose a jail sentence, if they are so inclined, that jail sentence be suspended so that my client can find gainful employment. If the court does impose a jail sentence, we would ask that a purge amount be set in the amount of $250. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Well, what the court is going to do is, Mr. Milton, you had a prior contempt finding. The court could sentence you up to 90 days in jail. I'm not going to sentence you to that amount of time, as it would be the first jail sentence you have. But I do believe that based upon what the court has heard, that you have to be impressed upon you that, in fact, you have to comply with the orders of the court, that you can't, in fact, pick and choose when you're going to do so. What I'm going to do is I'm going to sentence you to 21 days in jail with credit for no time served. The court will order that you report to the Sheriff's Department no later than 4:00 p.m. on October 13, 2023. In lieu of that, the court would allow you to purge yourself of contempt in this matter by paying the sum of $500. If you pay the purge amount, then you would not have to go to jail. Otherwise, you'll have to report to the Sheriff's Department on the October 13, 2023 date. With that, the court will end this matter at 12:01 p.m. You're free to go. Have a good day.
And sir, you are aware that Ms. Cortez.
Okay. He gave all the claims of what was wrong with him, but I don't think the court cared too much in this regard. They wanted him to pay some money. Now, she did testify to say he did pay directly to the son or assisted the son directly, but what her gripe is, she's not getting no direct money. So it just understandable, and I understand her gripe, and I hope dad gets the help that he need in this case, in this regard, all of the list of ailments and mental ailments that he's dealing with. But nevertheless, this is Antonio with Team Tiggio. Please like, comment, subscribe, as we'll be coming to you more videos in the future. And once again, we will see you in the next video.